I'm going to decide to follow the message of reality. I decided to follow the message of reality because I believe at the end of the day, I am a chairman Ndigbo, nearby, name mislead Umunai na Facebook. Kasimi and Kato, Okoye, Estiko. I greet you. Good afternoon. Share this video. Click on like and love. One message you were there today. Kerife of the crime of Ezugo. Kerife Ezugo Melu. Yeah? Anyway, I appreciate my fans all over the world. Those who understand truly what Ezugo is doing on Facebook. Imagine Facebook without people like us. At least people like us who are caution. You can no longer come to Facebook. You put anything. You can no longer come to Facebook and say anything, and people will begin to clap for you. Now, them they are able for more today. Is those people, those media warriors who are not bloggers. They are claiming that they are not bloggers, but they are blogging more than the bloggers in the comment section. Yeah? Concerning when you make any post and you make a mistake of mentioning Ejike Mbaka in that message, they will all come out from left, right, and center. Go and call them. Go and call them. Tell them to come. That is a wonderful message for them. What is that wonderful message for them? I will tell you people today and I will tell you again today. Leave doctrine alone and focus on God. Not only you better. Leave doctrine alone. The purpose of doctrine is not that it is a gateway to heaven. The doctrine of any church is not a guarantee that you will make heaven. It is only something put here and there to give that. Is more like saying that because my Umunna constitution is not the same with constitution of your Umunna. Yeah? It's more like saying that because my constitution Umunna are not the same with constitution Umunna. Therefore, if Umunna never will easy. Do you get one by great you want them? Yeah? It is more like saying that because my constitution of Umunna differ from constitution of Igboland, therefore my constitution of Igboland. That is what doctrine is all about. It is not a gateway to heaven. I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed. See some of the people I believe now to expose that they are learned, allowing this doctrine of a thing to cover their sense of reasoning. I'm very disappointed. Imagine somebody in the caliber of Timothy of Ebu 10 years ago, thank God you are not a Catholic. So therefore, if I'm not a Catholic, and so what? So because I am not a Catholic, I cannot make heaven. So because I am not a Catholic, I am less of a Christian. So all it takes for somebody to be a Christian, a genuine one for that matter, is when that person decides to be a Catholic. Now this is where you people keep getting it wrong. Check your church in your own congregation, denomination. Let us do our own. I agree to you. Let us do our own in our own denomination. At the end of the day, it is all for God. Now, but one thing I keep pointing out to people like Timothy of Ebusa and so many others is that there is more to Zion ministry than just Catholic. And that is why when Timothy of Ebu said, thank God you are not a Catholic, I felt that this would have been the best opportunity for him to understand why Zion ministry is not just a Catholic affair. Because if me, being an Anglican, can be talking about Zion, and other Catholics are talking about Zion, you find other people from different denominations talking about Zion, then you should know that as far as Zion is concerned, it will be different interests of people there. So being able to judge Zion based on doctrine of the Catholic, you are making a very big mistake. You are making a very big mistake. Now, how long will it take you people before you can understand? If you make Zion a Catholic affair, how do you expect people like us who are non-Catholics to go in the running or in the activities of that ministry? I am asking you. That is why the name Synagogue Church of all nations. It doesn't care the kind of religion known and practicing in China. It doesn't care the kind of religion known and practicing in India, or showing them the kind of religion known and practicing in Gambia. This is a church for all nations, irrespective of your religious background. Come here and come and encounter God. The same God you worship in that particular religion or denomination of your church is the same God that is here in synagogue. And I think if you people cannot get that message, okay, let me take for instance, somebody said, I am too bitter and this when it comes to as a Christian. Now, that is because I am standing in an opposite direction from where you are standing. Imagine if I decide to shift ground now and decide then to see reason with those people who are backing Father Mbaka and the Catholicism. Imagine if I shift ground today. I will be the most reasonable Christian to them. To them, they will begin to see the stuff that is made up. Imagine if I carry this energy now in talking about Zion and David and shift it to them in talking about Father Mbaka and the Catholic doctrine and whatever Father Webe. Imagine, will somebody in the caliber of a person I respect so much tell me that you are too bitter and you are this as a Christian? My message for you people, no matter the caliber of a person, Christianity is not all about being a Catholic or an Anglican. Grow above that. That is being sentimental. And the fact that mother yabuta ina kare evangelist Kobe, but mother who about Father Mbaka, you will come and quickly remind us of how we are going to suffer. You are going to quickly come and remind us of and you are bringing down blessing upon yourself for always finding delight and insulting evangelist Kobe with any slightest chance ever. I shared a video of a BBC kwenu. Yes, you will begin to imagine what will be the reasons behind me sharing that video. Yes, I shared that video to show you that there are more people you are ignoring, who are even the people who do against the ministry of Mbaka and not evangelist Kobe. That is the aim of my message. The aim of my message is to let you people know that for as many as you who are after what is happening in Zion ground here are being blinded by reality. Because the reality is that the people who are after your woman are out there enjoying, eating shawarma, drinking wine and having fun. Then what do you want me to see? That is why when people say that this is an act of jealousy, you will begin to misunderstand it. We are saying it's an act of jealousy because you have always tried by every ramification to tell us what is different between a priest and somebody who is not a priest, somebody who is this. Now let me tell you why I said the body of Christ should remain one. It doesn't matter the doctrine of the church you are coming from, denomination of church you are coming from. Now, I am an Anglican. Evangelist Christian Chukwanyo is an evangelist under the Anglican Church. He is not a reverend under Anglican Church. Are you telling me now that because I am not a Catholic, that because I should take away the kind of respect I have for Evangelist Christian Chukwanyo and throw it away simply because I'm also a Catholic priest where he's passing by? Is that what you are telling me? I'm asking you. Is that what you are telling me? Why are you people stressing and focusing more on priest? Okay, let me ask you. So, all priests in the whole Catholic Church will make heaven before we even come. Because somebody is here. Are you telling me that all priests in the Catholic Church will make heaven before all of us even come to stand at the pew? Is that what you are trying to tell me? Not what I'm doing now. For some people who know, that you don't have the right and any power to judge a priest, no matter if also that he is only answerable to God. When Bible said, do not judge, for when you judge, you shall be judged. Did the Bible mention anybody when he was talking about this is a doctrine being built by a particular denomination of church? I am not against it though when you practice it within your church denomination. If only what Evangelist Mbaka signify today is more like the former governor of Anambra State. Can you use 191 you were out? Can you use okay, let me use Governor Soludo Sofia. Share this video because this broadcast is very important. You ought to go from there. Governor Soludo is a member. He's not a member. He is from Isofia. Isofia is in Anambra South. You ought to go. Now, Kaka Black, my sister, Anna Majukogo. Share this video. Click on like and love. And then 15 people will react to this video. That is not commendable. Click on like and love. Yes. Anybody more comment than Luna? Click on like and love. It is very, very important. It is very, very important. I think we will start going live on TikTok. Yes. I will try the next live on Maga. I will go live on TikTok also. Our message needs to be going far. Click on like and love. 15 whatever. It's not impressive. Click on like and love. I want to say something to people who care to understand. Church doctrine, it is a certificate to heaven. It is what is going to take you to heaven without any delay. Why do you do doctrine of church? Believe in your congregation. I feel we should all run away. When we see you, we should all run away. Yeah? What is all this? Click on like and love. I've seen from 10, from 15 to 25. I need more reaction here. Click on like and love. Now, let me continue even before I come back again to come and check. Now, Governor Soludo won Isofia call, and they get Isofia there. Isofia there, no one na able to work with her. Woman never was to work with her. No one now was here. Village never was to work with her. No even the village out, no even woman. Isofia able to work with her. No even woman this Isofia. Soludo one being now the governor of Anambra State is no more all about Isofia. Everything about Soludo now is not all about Isofia. It has gone beyond being an Ethiopia man. So it will be ofekeic behavior, like I always put it. It will be an ofekeic behavior if Soludo stands na NTA or AIT who say that this is not an Ethiopia behavior, or this is not an Ethiopia language, that he has not spoken like an Ethiopia man. Are you aware that that man is also representing the people of Ndigbo? Are you aware that that man is representing the whole government of Indonesia? Are you aware that that man is also governor of Anambra South, Anambra West, Anambra Central? Call it. Are you aware that what this man represents now is not all about Ethiopia? This man is representing the whole of Anambra State, the whole culture. So if what he said did not fall in line with what you people believe in Ethiopia, it may fall in line with what many we believe, except if he has said something that is above level, except if he has said something that a human being is not supposed to say. That is when you can now come out to condemn what he said. But trying to condemn him based on the belief of a particular people, you are lying. It is a lie. That is exactly where I am taking Evangelist Kobe to. Evangelist Kobe is not just anybody running ministry as a brother or what under Catholic Church. It's the high time for you people to understand that this man is a man. Okay, let me tell you even the difference in the ministry of so many people. So many people were more Catholics in their congregation than they have other denomination of churches. But I don't think you can come to Zion today and comfortably share whatever statistics or percentage you will share people like that, and you will tell me that Catholics are more in Zion than any other denomination. Then you must be lying. You must be lying. Evangelist Kobe, a Catholic brother, Jelu Harvard University. He is a Catholic brother, Jelu Harvard University, Jelu Oxford University. Nke cross border. He is not just a brother. Catholic Church should consider him as an asset that they should not even try to lose. Now it is making a lot of you so emotional. Each time we talk about Evangelist Kobe, you want to take us back to your church. Do I need to come to your church? I don't need to come to your church. I don't need to come to Catholic Church before I can enjoy the call of Evangelist Kobe. I can enjoy it on equal parts, on equal side with Catholics, with anybody not minding. No, just like Lazarus Moka, they all came from a background of church. So trying to make Zion ministry a Catholic affair is the greatest mistake some of you know, and you keep committing blunder with it, but you don't care. You don't care. It is very bad that no matter the level of education and the enlightenment some of you will, the moment you mention Catholic, they will lose whatever they stand for. What will it take Timothy Ofebu to come to Facebook and address Father Mbaka either with respect or with anything? What will it take you? You are more interested in me talking about a priest, but you are overlooking the damage that some words this priest used to cause to the kingdom of light, to the kingdom of God, to the kingdom where me and you belong. You are interested in me sharing a video BBC na my page because you were sensing that Namu share here for mischief. Either ways, I am passing a message. But you have refused to talk or condemn the utterances of Father Mbaka. You have refused to condemn his utterances against Zion. And you have refused to recognize the damage those utterances caused to the body of Christ. You have refused to do that. And you people are willing not to talk about it because to you all, you think we are all Catholic. You are now telling me Thank God you are not a Catholic. What are you thanking God for? Can you tell me? What are you thanking God for? And the mother is breaking. Kaka is breaking. Can you people hear me? Oh no, no, and even the woman, yes. Kaka, when we go on network, see from side, oh no, and even the woman, yes. I want people to type yes before I continue. I want people to type yes before I continue. Are you people hear what I'm saying? Somebody say yes or no. Okay. Nation boy say yes. Who else can hear what I'm saying? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okoye, Ewa Atoro like you, I cannot. Atoro like you, I can't even block you from here for now because I want you to listen to this message in the spread. You must listen to this message. I want you to come out of that shell. Come out of that shell because the century I know now, you people are still locked up in a particular box. You are locked up in a particular box. Yes, you locked yourself up in a shell and you are refusing to have sense. Yeah? Sense to very far away from some of you. Yeah? We are talking about a church in Welu, multiple interests. And you are talking about Catholic. Who told you that everybody who goes there, that the greater percentage of people who goes there are Catholics? Why can't you people leave that man alone and they control your Catholic priest to mind their utterances? What will it take you people to do that? How many people are you going to control talking back at Father Mbaka? Rather than you to quietly control him and tell him, Father, look. You cannot do that because to you, his words were the ultimate. We should all jump and fly when we hear about this. In the moment we hear his name, we should all run away. We should all roll on the floor. Look at somebody reminding me that Namu Shialo video of BBC when Father Mbaka celebrated 30 years anniversary. Do you know what 100 days fasting? Do you know what 100 Ngozi Chukwu, thank you. Do you know what 100 days fasting stands for in Zion ministry? Do you know that it is a very remarkable event? Do you know that it is a very remarkable event? Just like what Shiloh is to the winners. Shiloh is an annual end of the year program that brings the whole winners all together, and what is so remarkable because, let me not say much. The same thing with 100 days. Even while the 100 days is going on, instead of you people to control them, you guys should leave these people. They are in the top of the concentration moment in this ministry. Allow them so that they can concentrate and fast and pray and work towards the ending of closing of that. Okoye, apologize to your father. And one fear. Now they should apologize to you. If you marry for name, last time you do that your almighty father. Mbaki ya no wema if you melon way. When I go with a Catholic, you can't live as an Anglican. Are you not worried? Am I a Catholic? Am I a Catholic? Or who is not on the Catholic affair? Who is not Catholic affair? As I was saying, that Shiloh and that 100 days fasting now, do very significant to the people of Zion ministry. And you are allowing people to be disturbing them while they are carrying out that important exercise. And you are reminding me, or if I can make you a wish, Father Mbaka 30 years anniversary. When will some of you stop being biased? Stop being biased and be plain. Stop being biased and be plain. no fake account. Oh no fake account. Oh no fake account. This Sandra Kuma, a young Buketa in the Anofia bandit. Man should trace this guy and buy him. After all, if this is what you people represent. Men should trace this guy and buy him. Look at somebody who is fighting for Father Mbaka and Catholic. Group of bandits. Unu should not mad in criminal behavior and threats when a cheat. Somebody like me, Ezugo. Yeah? Somebody like me, Ezugo. Yeah, it is when the chamanya, God ke no natural men. Ejena chief yalo. No natural men. Ejena chief yalo. Natural men should trace this guy and buy him. Ejena chief yalo. No chola men. No name if men. Ejena charcoal. They can say ejena charcoal. No natural men. Criminals. It is only government. Wuha ekuchapa masem. Own and the DSS. The Secret Service. Now, I in a comment sections. Because believe me, whether you're on a fake account, government, security agencies can trace you and know where you are operating from. It's your fake account. It's your no even be said now operate. Security agencies, you trace just like this guy in this comment. I will spend money if I save Rugu in Nigeria or need to deactivate that account. I'm telling you, the only thing that will save you name on Nigeria. Man, as far as name on Nigeria, I cannot be able unless you deactivate that account or name on Nigeria. But I will confirm every name. Let us continue. You want to go? Let us continue. So, as I was saying, yeah. Now, in the midst of that important event, like 100 days fasting, a lot of money may disturb these people from concentrating in that particular spiritual exercise. And you are not bothered about that. You are not bothered about that. You are bothered about father this, father that, father this, father that. The only thing Sir Timothy of Ebon and do to fight is doctrine. Doctrine. In Catholic this, in Catholic that. Doctrine anyway. Or even when Catholic, anyway. Why can't we see God and forget about rules? For rules are made by man, for man. It's a question I want somebody to come and answer. I thought you are a Christian. I am not a Christian because I decided to come after the utterances Father Mbaka put on Facebook, and he was proud, and he kept on saying it, he kept on saying it without remorse. So Father Mbaka is the symbol of Christianity. So Father Mbaka is the Christianity one of Christianity. If only then a plate number Christianity one of Christianity. He is a standard in which every Christian should measure. Is that what you are telling me? I want somebody to come and tell me. Because some of you, our message, in unity until the day he said something that other people, yeah, he said something that other people were saying, and we are coming after those people. The moment Father Mbaka Puriye, the barrier be broken, or immunity that he should say anything he wished to say, even when he has refused to stop. Yeah, he kept on repeating it in different ways, We will tell you people that there are people like us who are always there to cite out those evils, and we will talk about it. Makana okwu ahụ ana so anya o madu yekuye. So instead of you coming out to come and look at people who are non-Catholic that you should thank God for, yeah? Are you thanking God that I'm not a Catholic because you have realized that I'm heading to hell because I'm not a Catholic? Yeah? Go and get me a form or come and baptize me in the Catholic Church so that I will be sure that I'm going to heaven. Yeah? So that I will be sure that I'm going to heaven. You are an adorer. The moment in the moment but innocence ndo otu na-ewo nwoke nọ n'onwe a na-ewoye imechi ọnụ ị na-atụ aka ị na-eshi ya ife ebe kwuru the thing ishi ya ije drop one comment isi Ebuka is this, Ebuka is that, Ebuka is this, Ebuka is that. You are enjoying talking about Ebuka. We will talk about Father Mbaka. We will talk about Father Mbaka. You want to go? We will talk about him. Yes. We will talk about him. Until the day of withdrawal back from throwing passes at Evangelist Ebuka Obi. Emechani bazo. Anyway, by any ibe. Emechani bazo. Anyway, by any ibe. You want to go? Anyway, by any ibe. You want to go? Okari hetua. If people do more enlightened, I put on Facebook and I can't you need them to kill me or one doctrine back to back. What is even doctrine? What is even doctrine? Doctrine. Kemali ebe de fa I see when I do. You want to go? Dike chukwu nwendo anyị kala aka no na onye ndai ka aka na abara anyị mba ọnụ na you buy na apụ ha n'ọnụ since na ya go threatened by those empty words. You won't see us coming out here. But the more I see that, the more I even prepare myself to come out more. You want to go? After all, one thing must buy a man. You want to go? One thing must buy a man. Doctrine is simply a belief or set of beliefs held and taught by a church, political party, or other group. Doctrine is simply a set of beliefs held and taught by a church and not Christ. Every teaching of Christ is contained in the Holy Book. Every teaching of Christ, the way to live a Christ-like life, what you should do to be a Christian, every standard to measure a Christian is stated clearly in the Bible. Doctrine is a man-made rule. How dare you use man-made rule to discredit somebody who has met the criteria made by Christ himself? How dare you use that as a measure for somebody's righteousness? I am asking you a question. Doctrine is a rule made by the church, and the scripture with the Bible is a book of law for the Christians. So when I follow the rule of Christ, I shouldn't make heaven because na vicarage or bishop court as a Catholic, because that is the only way I cannot go if I did not follow that doctrine. Huh? I am telling you now, this is what people do behind, but you guys are bringing it out now to make it obvious so that we know that no a particular denomination of church one candidate of heaven. They are going to make heaven. And there are certain people do untouchable. Even the governor is not even untouchable. Even the governor is not even untouchable. He is not even untouchable committee. But you are making a priest not to be untouchable. A priest man untouchable. Ya jee na Onitsha main market je zuru phone mmadụ. Aka na-ekwe. Ya jee na Onitsha main market je zuru phone mmadụ. Ka o wee mmalụ na o nwere ma ndị na-agọla alụsị nọ n'ime afịa. Ka o wee mmalụ na o nwere even ndị Catholic nọ n'ime afịa ha ya spare ya. Why are you people projecting your priests to the forefront for people to throw stone at them? Call them in, let them go inside. I repeat, call them in, let them go inside. What I give you? So you want to maintain that you thought that Ezugo, you are a Christian. We thought that you are fighting for Christians. It is now that I know. What do you know now? What do you know now? What do you know now? So, again, because in as now you know. So, Father Mbaka is the standard in which we should measure all Christians. Any Christians that is not under the yes of this father shouldn't be a Christian. So because I have spoken against a destructive message, that message of his was destructive and not constructive in any way. It was meant to destroy the foundation of Zion ministry. It was meant to disorganize, to dismantle Zion ministry. That was exactly what, or that is rather exactly what that message is programmed for. There is nothing else. For you to wake up one morning and tell people that you now talk about 100 days fasting, forgetting that no one will declare 40 days. You now talk about every single thing. You even issued an instruction that nobody should reply to what you are saying as a God the Father, or as what? Ebuka may not reply you because he is focused na 100 days program. But there are people like us who are going to reply. There are people like us who are going to reply. So you wake up in the morning, you build a destructive message against your own brother, against your own brother, against your own Christian brother, and you expect us to clap for you because your adoration should stand and then because this ministry should fall. And you are blind only if you na Zion ministry, Zion members are blindly following Ebuka and worshiping Ebuka. You are also blindly following Father Mbaka and worshiping him. Are you not seeing it clearly? Because of him, you can insult people. Because of him, you can call people names. Because of him, you can wish people to die. Man, only Zion may they fear that they are worshiping one man. Yeah. Yeah. Onye Zion may a fear no na worship one man. But what are you doing? Is it not the same thing he is doing for the sake of Ebuka that you are doing for the sake of Mbaka? Can you tell me what is different between two of you? Nothing. Some of you are fighting for your Reverend Father. Some are fighting to the nail for the doctrine. Some are fighting for the mother church. Some are fighting for different things. Somebody in the gap for evangelism Gobi. They say no, I worship man and not God. What is different between you? Now bloggers. But why you talk about bloggers standing in for evangelism Gobi? You are overlooking the bloggers standing in for you. because those ones are anointed by God. Those ones, you people are ordained because you are standing for the ordained man of God. You are standing for the ordained man of God. Therefore, you are a holy blogger. April. So if John son ife na-atọ ụtọ na-egbukwa egbu. So if John son ife na-atọ ụtọ na-egbukwa egbu. So if John son ife na-atọ ụtọ na-egbukwa egbu. So if John son ife na-atọ ụtọ na-egbukwa egbu. He did not mention the Ifo John in particular. Ifo gwarawo so Ifo John so maka na ife na-atọ ụtọ na-egbu egbu. No Christian is more Christian than the other. Whether you are an Anglican, you are a Pentecostal, you are a brother, if you are a Reverend Father, you are only entrusted with a role. Yes. You are only entrusted with a role to look after these people and not to be a commander of these people. Actually, n'isi abụla ọchịchị ndị agha na onye nwe anyị esi na onye ga-abụ isi onye ahụ gabụ onye na-eje ozi. Yes, you should be a messenger. You are not an instructor. You are not a commander. You are not a general because you are meant to be the head. There is leadership everywhere. Soludo cannot come and press our neck because now the governor and he's a leader. Yeah, he's the leader of us in Anambra State. So he should come and press our neck and do whatever thing he think he can do because he has been instructed or handed over the instrument of power. People will rise up. You will see uprising everywhere. I don't know if you are getting me. So even as a Reverend Father, you are meant to be a messenger. You are meant to be a messenger. There are people who they share video about the role of priest. But the part of that message where you did not listen very well is where he described clearly what the role of a priest to somebody who believes in a contrary thing is. That you must have to come down to the level of that person so that you can communicate to that person for that person to understand. That's what he said. He said, and I quote, you must have to come down for I am telling people who can hear from me. There are people who will hear from Ezugo and say, Ezugo is making a sense. Never do that. Don't do that. No matter the kind of video they share about a Bemonso, do not even go there to comment anything. Watch the video and pass to the next one. They will learn it the hard way. Yes, they will learn it the hard way. Ono church elu pute video ebe popukuru maka nde fada. Ono church elu pute video ebe Barack Obama or Trump pukuru maka role of nde priest. We don't care. We know the message for Mbaka that we are after. It is not his priesthood. It's not his priesthood. But I'm interested in his priesthood, apart from the fact that he's making it so obvious that that is the reason why he should overshadow all of us and we should not talk. He's trying to make us to believe that we don't have a say. We should not even say anything. We should just sit down and be watching him saying in fact, as a father, he should be doing the talking. We should be doing the listening, even when what he's saying is not making sense. We should all be clapping because he's a father. So I am passing this message to you. No matter the message or video they share about, I appreciate the fact that Nkeha shared the other day about Ebube Monso celebrating Father Mbaka 30 years as a priest. Nobody shared it. People who shared it in good faith. Nobody went there to go and say, tell Ebube Monso, why are you doing this? No. We have never had any issue with the relationship of Igbo Monso with any Reverend Father. We have never had any issue with that. So why are you sharing a video of where he is celebrating a fellow priest for being 30 years in the ministry or as a priest. Why are you sharing that video? They went again and brought another video of where he is describing the role of a priest for people who are trying to compare a priest and their brother. And the only thing I picked out there was that the message was talking to both sides of the people. We say a priest must come down to the level. You must remove pride. You must not be authoritative. Remove that authority. It is only God who appoints. You can't appoint yourself. It is only God who can appoint. You want to go? So, in this particular okwu have decided, we will teach them a bitter lesson. Otopo had with that video, you are no more the John the Baptist of our time. Don't mind them. Say right on. That is the only way to teach them a bitter lesson, so that they will understand that we know exactly the message we heard, that we said. We don't need this. It is destructive for the body of Christ. Yes, throw away doctrine. First, that doctrine is for your in-house. It doesn't include all of us. Yes, that doctrine is for your in-house. It doesn't include all of us. And I have a selective rule there in Zion. Zion overgrow go the level where a particular congregation will think they can come and manage whatever that is happening there. Even if they say because bishop or a Catholic priest or be a Pentecostal pastor or be there or a Catholic priest or be there. That is even the kind of unity I'm expecting to be seen in Zion. And not telling me to reduce it to a particular denomination. We will reduce a whole Zion, the weight of Zion, the tentacles of Zion, because you want a particular denomination to dominate. Is that then somebody came up. Thank God that at the end of the day, when I heard some people somewhere who are more reasonable beyond sentiment, because we believe in that Father Mobijoy did not just wake up one day and decide to retrace his steps. He did not just wake up one day and found out that whatever he has been doing, people when I call Yaka, Father right God, not wrong. I believe no men of goodwill. I believe no people who are Catholic, but they are still with their senses. I believe no people who are not so blinded by doctrine that they are, even when they see what is wrong, they will not say that it is wrong. Because when they heard him reducing a role of woman in America to Ndigbo, casting aspersion at woman that they will end up in shame, that Evangelist Ebukobi has eaten them up. When he came out and kept saying that Evangelist Ebukobi will suffer, that is already suffering. When he came out to say that even Evangelist Ebukobi na Ronan Gobala, no, okay, now Chosha will be there. They kept quiet. They make sure because they are Catholics, because there is a doctrine that has shut their mouth. Is that what Catholic doctrine is all about? I know people who are Catholic, who can speak and stand against evil, no matter who it is. We know them. So do not even try to use your blindness to generalize the whole Catholic Church. Do not try to do that. You are simply being sentimental as an individual. It is personal. That is why when we come after people, we come after them personally. But if Catholic Church is the umbrella they are hiding, we will try to educate them more. Personal and not Catholic Church as a general. Otherwise, you will hear us mentioning bishops, just like what I say here. Egbemonso is a Catholic priest, and the Onyayi Nekumake is a Catholic priest. Yes, but we know who we are talking to. We are not generalizing the whole Catholic Church, except for some of you who are so emotional and sentimental. You are too emotional and sentimental. None of them was able to tell Father, please, it is enough. Did Timothy Ofrebu come out on social media, on comment section, to come and tell Father Webejoy that he's beginning to sound so bitter as a Christian? Between me and Father Webe, during those periods, who sounded more bitter as a Christian? But you cannot say it to him because he's a priest. Only immunity to do whatever he wants to do. And if I ask you now, you will tell me, do you know if I called him privately? So you can call him privately, but you can address me publicly in the comment section. Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am to certain people? There are also people who believe in me. There are also people who can stand today and say, wherever else you go stand is where I will stand. Don't you know that there are people like that? You don't know? You don't know? And when we try to address this imbalance to you people, when they pretend they are corona half year, yet you know exactly what you are doing. Did you come out to tell Father that you are beginning to sound bitter as a Christian by cursing people because they don't agree with you, they differ with you? In fact, he went too deep. He went too deep into even he say, Father, he went too deep into using such vulgar language. But you want to come and tell me that the Ebuka need to go through training because of some kind of languages what they use. But the one somebody got through so much training they use, do very okay. You people are being so sentimental. You are being so sentimental, and I'm very happy because there are people, it's not everybody that can be blinded. Yes, it's not everybody that can be blinded. I am a Christian. Yes, I am a Christian, a proud one. I may not be that type that can quote Bible from Genesis to Revelation. I may not be that type, but I have a strong Christian foundation. And I know what is right and what is wrong. Even if I'm doing it, I know it is wrong. You know what I do? So I am a Christian with conscience. Having conscience is far more better than you, Hebrew Bible. You can quote Genesis from chapter 1, verse 1 to chapter 1 to the last chapter. Having a conscience is far more better than a Hebrew Bible. Covered by doctrine. If evil, you will not say that this is evil. You said in the comment, I quote, thank God you are not a Catholic. And I dare you to come and explain what you mean by thank God you are not a Catholic. It's more like saying, thank God you are not my father. Because obviously, if you are my father, Monagum will a lot of things. You know, I'm somehow too expectant from you. There is an expectation from you if you are my father. Thank God you are not my brother. If you are my brother, there will be more expectations from you as my brother. So, what do you mean by thank God you are not a Catholic? So, if I turn to be a Catholic today, I will be an automatic candidate to heaven. It's a question to Timothy Ofrebu. Because some of you now hide in so much this. But we could see your pure hatred for Ebuka. You keep saying, we supported him when he was going on. We supported him when he was doing this. We supported him when he was doing this. And Nkowari Onosiono, Amechi supported Wike. But him supporting Wike was to take charge and possession of Wike. Wike understood that no, there is no way this man can be determining my movement and my decision. I am a man, I need to take charge. Wike resisted. The problem started. Wike, na his own side, supported Kelafaya. Somebody said, I don't care. Simfubala. He supported Simfubala to be the governor. When Simfubala became the governor, he found out that no, this man cannot be controlling every single decision I make. I am a man, for God's sake. I should be able to take some decisions for myself. Now, problem started. So, who said that you cannot support somebody and still plan for the downfall of that person? Who said so? Who said you cannot support somebody to grow and still plan for the downfall of that person? When event and time has shown that. It was the Obas, that sponsored Chris Ndigbo to become governor. At a point in Anambra State, the only thing they wish is for him to disappear from government house. They even went as far as going to kidnap him in the government lodge, in the governor's lodge, to take him down away from the government house. Yet it was them that planted him as the governor. So when we hear people saying, I ministered in your church, in your ministry, I was there, we supported you, we helped you to do a fundraising. Who says that you supporting somebody to grow, that you cannot still wish that same person to fail? Especially when there is conflicting of interest. Who says? So always making and hammering on that, hammering on that, hammering on that, to show that you don't wish Ebuka to fail. When you hate somebody who is your Catholic priest, openly issuing a destructive statement, that one which is capable of doing a lot of damage, if it is not because of how strong-rooted the Zion ministry has grown. So this person and this one, it is going to do anything. What is he going to do? Gone are those days. Not anymore. And that is the fact that the Southeast content creators are still struggling with today. They formed a cartel, thinking that it is still such a time that they can build a controversy or a propaganda in their cartel and spread it because they have numbers. They can sustain those propagandas. They fail to understand that those days are gone, that there are new sheriffs in town who are always ready, standing by to dismantle any atom of propaganda they build and show people, look, not those days when people will just believe. So that is what people like Timothy Ofegun and Dote, that is what some of you, when you guys keep moving comment section, trying to blackmail people into something. When will you people ever condemn those insulting Evangelist Kobe? You are only fighting for your priest. Evangelist Kobe is not the son of somebody. Is that what it is? He is not the son of Onyibo because no chief father. So the only crime he committed is not being a reverend father. So the only crime he has committed is because he, in fact, as an Igbo man, the only crime you have committed is not being a Catholic priest. It is not going through many years in seminary school, going through many this one. Do you know what it took Soludo to become a governor? Do you know what it took Peter Obi to become a governor? Look at what he is passing through because he wants to be a president. Or who's a president actually? Or why do you think that becoming a president is easy? Do you know what it took me before I became a president? It is a call you have chosen to answer. Whatever things do involve in that, it's a sacrifice you have already, it is a vow you took. It is your decision. Nobody pushed you. Yeah? Arrow of God, but as you go, why can't you use this energy to preach peace and word of Christ to people? Than all these things, even some issues have died off, you will still try to bring it up again. My brother, is not good in the sight of God and even men. Please be calming down. Let's unite and rebuild the land with love. Now, an arrow of God, I will put it to you that you are a troublemaker in disguise. Because talking about preaching peace, what can be more peaceful than people from adorers respecting the Zionite so that Zionite will respect the adorers, or Zionite respecting the adorers so that adorers will respect the Zionite? What do you think can bring more peace than these two things? What do you think can bring more peace than those who believe in the call of Father Mbaka, respecting those who believe in the call of Evangelist Kobe, and vice versa? You want us to be preaching peace, while other people will be now quiet. What do you mean by that? How can you be peaceful when you have not agreed? Even the Bible says that two cannot work together. And the two people working together and agreeing together does not mean Namu agree, but we can agree on a term. We can come together on a term. That term may not be equitable. It may not be equitable. It may be something that will make us to respect both equitable and equitable. You don't want that, but you want peace. How can there be peace? You keep saying that even in Igbo. What do you mean by Igbo? Tell me of them Igbo. Why every day it seems like now by a single video for the Mbaka, no, some of you are not seeing that to talk again. Before he made that video, what was happening? Was he not Matthias versus Nwoka? Was that not what was happening there? But with a single video, only with the pride, again with the pride, another one with ego. He has succeeded in dividing the church into two. And some of you don't want to say, call out evil for what it is. Because you white. One Reverend Father practiced for 30 years. Yeah? One Reverend Father practiced for 30 years. So 30 years in ministry should supersede our entire reasoning as human beings. Is that what you are telling me? A single video brought so much and in as much as man, you don't care. You keep on using more and even threatening those who don't agree with you, overlooking those who are clapping for you. Are you telling me that he doesn't go through Facebook to see the manner of insult his people and some bloggers are lying to him? He may not know that they exist, even though I believe that everybody who talk about Ebuka they speak one-on-one with Ebuka, and him will pay sleep. You see where you need wisdom of. So I'll become a troublemaker. This which advice? Take advice, that advice away. I don't need that advice. You know what I do? Because Niwo Afro Asuke Yaruana. I have just told you the only way. There will be everlasting peace, but you are running away, you are beating around the bush. Why don't you want to talk about Ifa Unku now? Why don't you want to talk about Zionite respecting the adorers, respecting the Zionite? Why don't you want to talk about it? Because you know you cannot agree with that. But you want to let there be peace. If you go preach to the Zionite, no, you people should leave this man, don't cause anything, don't do this, don't do this. That's why, okay, for if you come to my page to insult me, and I see my followers, I will never tell them to stop. I'm telling you. If you come to my page My followers show how we if it's okay. You know go my one making no kata jegwa ha biko no ngozi dolo no we na ifunanya so bo onye ma ife be ifunanya o. You don't give love to somebody who don't know what love is. Yes, now, arrow of God. I am an instigator. Don't you know? I am an instigator of evil and trouble because I have refused your opinion to. I know. I am a proud instigator. I have never denied it for one day. Hey, what I go? This struggle has to swallow go the voice of so many people. Where is Nwikuku today? Nwikuku lost his voice. Do you know how loud his voice used to be? He allows sentiment to swallow his voice. Today, he no longer speaks. People no longer hear from him. He is trying to do some other things that are not adding up. It is not adding up. You want Ezugo to lose my voice. This only voice, in order to the pride in Nwelu. This only voice, in order to the authority in Nwelu. You want me to lose it? At the quarter of what? I can't lose my voice. Let there be peace. The adorers respect the Zionite. The Zionite respect the adorers. Adorers respect Evangelist Bukobi. For if you believe that Father Mbaka can curse, also know that Evangelist Bukobi can curse. Vice versa, there will be peace. But if you think that these people will monopoly over calling out these people, and there are people who, even in our society, you will see the high and mighty trying to oppress the poor ones, even the human rights activists. They will spring from nowhere without anybody paying them. These human rights activists, nobody pays them. They go into those cases just because they are seeking for justice. That is what I do. But even Timothy Ofebu said, no matter who is paying me, if Father Mbaka is paying you, nobody pays me, my dear. If there are somebody who is paying you, because for you to sit down and say, no matter how much I am being paid, it means there is somebody who is paying you somewhere. Otherwise, you should know that the same way you are putting more energy going from comment section to another, from comment section to another, that is exactly what I am doing. The same way you find energy in sneaking in one comment section or the other. One comment section, everyone in on for somebody, eland the other, everyone in on for somebody, eland the other. The same way you have the energy of doing that, even when nobody paid you. Yes, because if you tell me that you were not paid, how can you now assume that somebody will move for releasing the same energy that you are releasing? You see? So we are either paid because we did not keep quiet for you people to thrive with your propagandas and stories, with the lies. If it were on Facebook of yesterday, on Zion Ministry today, on Facebook of yesteryears. But thank God that Zion is happening in our very own time, in our own time. Yes, when we use our God-given gift and talent to stand for the truth. Zion is a ministry of strategic interest. It does not cover only the interest of the Catholics. I want you to carry that doctrine and move away from Zion. We will not allow you. If you come to Zion and say, the Catholic, the Anglican, the Pentecostal, the Sabbath, the Hari Jokancha. So who are you to claim authority? Because it could be from the foundation of Catholic. Therefore, you will want to claim possession of everything as a minister. Is that not what the problem is? And because he has refused to give in that resources, will be very powerful. Because what I have understand is that you people are now seeing him to be more powerful than the mother church. because of the kind of resources on our control, according to you people. And you think we are all dumb? You think we are all dumb? You guys keep talking about people empowering him with resources as opposed to leading the church. What do you mean? What do you mean? Is that not the body of Christ being promoted there? Evangelist Bukobi, does he preach the message of the devil? Does he minister in the name of the devil? Who are you to judge him? Who are you to tell us where to follow? Who are you to even give us direction of where to follow? You want to go? Now move follow a reverend father. Mona will not a father. Or na move from one name who can tell out of father. Not a father. It's a mark of respect as a Christian. Omolonya will have a name. Will have a mama. Na inine. Have a name on my belly, comma. Manama will be belly, comma. Mother, mama. Magaronya Mama. It's not that Namama affair. You want to go? So I want you people to understand that respect is because we give it to you people. Because now with a strong Christian background. That is why when we see you, we call you father. You are not going to force it down to teach us. We did not go to theology school. You went to theology school so that you can know how to. You want to go? You got theology school because you want to come and teach us what it means to be a reverend father. Because you want to go and study so that you can discharge your duties diligently and in accordance to what you stand for. You did not go there to come and tell us what being a priest is all about. What do we need it for? You chose to serve in that capacity. I have also chosen to serve in another capacity. And wherever I am also adding values to people. I can't do it myself. It is somebody who has acted in that capacity, giving value to me here. And I pay for the services. You want to go? So, who say no this thing, let it end if you want it to end. But if you think that the only way it can end is to shut our mouth, you cannot. We are also graduates in Ogugwe. We are also graduates. How many years before you become a reverend father? Can somebody see how many years before they become medical doctors? Do you know what it means for somebody to get into the theater? Now, a major operation. Do you know what it means? It requires a high level of learning. It requires a high level of learning with dedication and commitment for that person to be able to master in that particular field. The same thing with lawyers. Do you know how many years Anna Gallo school outside reading law? So whatever you pass through before you become a reverend father is because you have chosen to answer a call in that direction. So you should follow the level of training and you shouldn't come out to come and tell us, oh, when I'm the good go shall make my masters, make PhD, go to another place. They keep doing it. It is not something for you to come and start telling us. It is your choice. You took that decision. We shouldn't be squeezed in decision you have taken for yourself. Unless it's going on my mama say. Then you will but my mama say. That is why into a point here about a reverend father who has problem with somebody bragging to be a virgin. If being a virgin is just simple, that you are also a virgin. Or if being a virgin, may consider here not a thing of pride, like Edonians will consider. You won't have problem of him trying to show people. In fact, trying to teach us how much we should see a priest is the same thing as Evangelist Kobe trying to show you how sacrifice is in somebody being a virgin at his age, especially when he is not under obligation to do that. Aka go one no ezuko. But talk about share button. Share this video and coming back.